What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Tony B, and I am here with a prophetic dream. So I remember those days where I used to ask God to show me the dream world so I can inspire and motivate and teach people through dreams about things that would happen in like real life. At that time, I wasn't very fluent in having dreams. I think my dreams, I either wasn't having dreams or my dreams was kind of just black and white. And I had this dream, and I'm going to get into it. I had this dream April the 12th, and I could not understand this dream. This dream was so crazy that I ended up waking up crying. I'm like, God, why did you show me that? Why did you show me that? And I never got an answer until now. And I'm like, oh, snap. I know why I had the dream because everything kind of just played out. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to share this dream with people. I'm going to do a voiceover and share the dream with people to kind of give that prophetic word and that prophetic dream that I've always wanted to do, right? So God just works in funny ways. He definitely does. But again, April the 12th, I was definitely not fluent in how to give prophetic dreams. I think I just wanted to know how to interpret prophetic dreams because I was listening to a lot of prophetic words. But anywho, I'm going to get into the dream. So on April the 12th, I woke up at 5:55 a.m. because I had this crazy dream, a very scary dream. And before I get into it, I just want to give a little background. So the person that's in the dream was a counterfeit that I was in a situation with. So me and this person was not dating. We were just in a situationship. And he was very abusive, manipulative, and controlling towards me. He did not have good intentions. Most of the time when we talk about counterfeits, we're talking about soul ties. This person had a strong bond to my soul, and it was hard to break it. I remember one day I even tried to go to the spiritual store. You know how they sell the crystals and the candles and stuff. I went to the crystal store and got a love bomb. Supposedly the love bomb was supposed to break the cord between me and this person because I was desperate at this time to get this person like out of my life. But I just didn't understand why I kept going back, why I kept allowing this person to continue to trick me, right? All right. So it was just crazy. Like I was just desperate at that point. I needed answers. At that time, I don't think I was I was lukewarm in my walk with Christ. I was lukewarm. I would definitely say that. So I didn't look to God to have him break anything. I was looking for other things, other instructions to help me with this situation. But let me get into the dream. I don't want to ramble on because the dream is crazy. All right. So April the 12th, 5:55, I woke up and I wrote down this dream. I had a dream about the counterfeit. I had his name on the paper. I don't know why God showed me this, but I was in the car and I watched this person walk inside the house. So I was in a car and across the street from the house that this person went inside of. Then I seen the police pull up and walk towards that house as well. So I was just in the car and I was just observing everything that was going on. But I noticed this person going into the house and then the police pulling up right after going into that same house. It says some kids ran in to try to warn him. Then the police went in and grabbed him. Then he tried to handcuff him. So the kids ran in the house to try to warn this person that the police was coming. But it was too late the police had already grabbed him and handcuffed him, or they tried to handcuff him. Because then it said he started fighting back and resisting. Like, I literally was in the car. I remember this day. Like, I would never forget this dream. I said this day. But I remember this dream like it was yesterday. He was literally trying to fight the police. Now, you don't know this person like I know this person. And this person is very dangerous. And this person can be very vicious. So this is definitely his type of behavior to fight back on the police. Like, he was really trying to fight the police. I yelled out the car, stop. I like with like so much care and concern. And I'm like, no, stop. I remember the feeling of yelling at him and telling him to stop. You know how you'll see someone fighting and you like, no, you try to stop it, or you try to get them off of you because you really care about this person, right? So I yelled, I was like, no, stop. But he proceeded to keep going. He kept fighting the police. Like, he was really like punching the police and hitting the police. The police got him on the ground, shot him 3 times and killed him in front of his kids. And I started screaming and yelling. So I literally watched this person die in front of me and in front of his kids in my dream. And it felt so real. It felt so real. And I was like, after the police shot him, everybody was just looking crazy. It was like nobody was trying to go. Nobody was trying to help him. Nobody was trying to call 911. It was like I went to this person. And you know how sometimes in a movie when a person get killed or they get shot and the person that's screaming and yelling pick their head up and start crying and screaming and stuff. I literally did that to this person in this dream. I was looking around for familiar faces. This is what I wrote down. I was looking around for anybody who knew us or knew this person, but I recognized no one. There was no one to help us at this time. Like, no one to help us. I went over to his body and immediately felt the spirit of him wanting to die. Let me just explain that. When I picked this person's head up and I was crying and screaming, I felt exactly why he got murdered that day. And that's because he wanted to die. Parts of him wanted to die. Sometimes people live a hard life for so long that they have that spirit of suicide, or they have that spirit of, I don't want to be here no more, and I'll do anything for somebody to take me out or for me to get taken out. And I woke up and I started crying. And I couldn't understand why I had that dream. And I was like, why? Why did I see this person? All I can hear myself is say, it's time to let him go. Once that dream happened, I was just like, I can't, because I don't know if this is going to happen in real life. And I don't want to witness. I don't want to relive what I just witnessed, right? Then I wrote, the same day that I had the dream, I said, I seen him today. And I know I need to stay away because when I'm around, I forget my worth. I started having these thoughts of wanting to have sexual relationships with him again. And on here, it says he touched me in a sexual way. Then it says, I'm going to continue to pray to stay away from him and move forward. I can't get stuck with this person. I know I deserve better. I deserve a man that really loves me, trusts me. So I just started going into details about what I know I deserve and what I've been neglecting within myself. Okay, so let me break down the dream because now I get it. I 100% get why it happened and what made it happen that way. As you can see, after I woke up, I wrote down, all I can hear myself is, it's time to let go. So I knew in my heart, and I've begged to God plenty of times to release this person out of my life because this person really tried to control me. He wasn't nice to me. He wasn't a kind man. He was very narcissistic. He was a counterfeit. He was very narcissistic, and he was a distraction to all the things that I had going on because he had abandonment issues. So he would try to cling on to me or watch my house or just sit in front of my house a lot. So the other day I had, the other day I kind of got a vision of why this dream happened. So fast forward, I'm leaving this person alone. I'm not talking to this person. And a situation happened where this person came to my house to try to use my electricity. I remember I made a post about it, that this person tried to come to my house, use my electricity, and he literally tried to overrule my front porch by saying that I was being, he swore at me, oh, you're being a bitch because you're not letting me use your electricity, and you're only doing this because we're not talking no more, da, da, da. So he was just real aggressive and mean about it because I cut him off from certain benefits, and that came with being on my front porch, charging up your charger, and just using different things, right? So the moment I did that, he said to me, you don't ever have to worry about me again. I will not say anything to you or be on your front porch. I said, okay. That moment is when I realized that this person didn't die physically or in the dream. He died to me. We are no longer tied. Oh my God. We are no longer spiritually so tied. He let the tie go. He's dead to me. It's not that in the dream things happen for a certain reason, right? Because sometimes the person has to get crucified. The person has to get, you have to see things happen in a way. And I had to cry my last tears for this person for me to realize. And I was like, finally, okay, you get it, because I've been wanting this person to let go, but they've been holding on. But now this person has let go. And when they let go, they died. They no longer exist to me. This person don't even come around my neighborhood anymore. This person, even when he's around here, he doesn't say anything to me. He doesn't even look my way. He doesn't exist to me. He's dead to me. And I am so happy that it happened that way, because for so long I've been trying to break this thing and I've been using other things, but I never thought to go to God and to ask God. Even when I was asking God, I was still lukewarm because I was still looking for other resources and outlet to get this thing off of me, right? Because he was a very demonic spirit. He was very demonic and he was very lustful. Like, he offered nothing but just sex. And it got so draining because eventually, again, I wrote down on the paper that I deserved so much more and I just didn't understand. And when I tell you guys that I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that I no longer deal with this person is dead to me. Like, I don't even think of this person. And I didn't even think about this until like a few weeks later. I was like, oh, he's dead to me. That's the dream. 555. It's all about 5 is the number of change. It's a biblical number. It's not a spiritual number. We know we get mixed up with biblical numbers and angel numbers. There's no such thing as angel numbers. There are spiritual numbers. There are biblical numbers that are used to go for you to 555. You can go to certain scriptures and get words through those. That's what a biblical number is. So it was like that person was just gone. He was dead to me, and I was free. Not only that person was dead to me, I was free. I was free. I remember walking out my house feeling so much peace, feeling so much gratitude for the fact that God did exactly what he said he was going to do, even when I didn't understand it. And it was scary. It was so scary to see this person pass away, right? Because the passing away is pretty much just us holding on. Us holding on to people that we know that don't belong in our life. Us holding on to things that we know we need to get rid of. It was scary to just let them go. It was scary to just walk away. It was scary for me because this person didn't want to walk away and didn't want to let go. But when he made the decision to never deal with me again, he did me a favor. He died to me. He no longer exists. Yeah, the freedom that God brings is amazing. So I'm going to end this. I hope this word encourages somebody to know that if you are in a situation like that, where you're with someone that's narcissistic, someone that's controlling, and someone that's abusive, they are a counterfeit and a soul tie. And the real thing, the real person, the person that God has for you, he's going to send you that person once you get rid of your counterfeit. Let them go. Seek God. If you're in a situation like this, seek God immediately, and he will lead the way to allowing you to experience that freedom and that peace and that clarity. Know that you deserve better, and know that things are going to get better for you. All right. So if you're not subscribing to the channel, I advise you to do so. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and make sure you comment on this. If you had a similar dream or a situation like this, I would love to have conversations with people who have prophetic dreams. All right.